I'm a writer and I can't think of the word that I want to use right now. What is vocabulary? Hello and welcome to part 3 of my NaNoWriMo series, where I will be talking about setting up my profile and finally revealing the book blurb for Sanctuarium. So setting up my NaNoWriMo profile was pretty easy because this is the second time that I've had to do it. You all remember my brief couple days where I was going to write a different novel, and I had written an entire book blurb for that and made cover art and scrapped it. So now I've put Sanctuarium up on my NaNoWriMo profile under Matthew Pimley. I don't know if you're able to search me. I think that you should be able to. Maybe I'll put a link to it. I don't know yet. First thing I had to do was name my novel, which was easy because it's called Sanctuarium. Second thing was pick a genre, and I chose young adult because I think that it most accurately describes what I'm writing, but more specifically would be young adult dystopian. So same genre as The Hunger Games or Divergent, I guess, even though my book is nothing like The Hunger Games. Don't say it. It's not. When you hear the book blurb, you're gonna know what I mean, but it's not like The Hunger Games, trust me. Side note, another thing that I had to do was throw in a profile picture, and that was kind of difficult because, I mean, on any other website, you would want to like hover over the box, and it would give you the option to add a profile picture. But in NaNoWriMo site, when you hover over the box, it gives you like the option to donate. And there was no way to click around that to get to the picture thing. So I'm thinking, how in the heck do I upload my picture? So another great thing about the site, though, is that they have forums where everybody talks about stuff. And I was able to peruse the comments and figure out how to do it. I had to go to another section and kind of like edit my profile and then add the picture in. So I uploaded it, and it's there now. So yay, thank you forums. After choosing the genre for the novel, I tried to upload some cover art. I don't have cover art that I've made for Sanctuarium, and I'm not great on Photoshop yet. I'm kind of learning, but basically what I did was I took a picture that I found on Pinterest, and I kind of cropped it because it looked like what I kind of feel. You know, it's less of a cover art and more of a mood. You know? Like, this picture kind of makes me think about the novel. And that's what's there. It's not really cover art. I'll change it later. I also entered the 30 days, 30 covers thing, where I nominated my book to have a cover professionally made. And I think that's really cool. And I would love to win that because I would love to have some cover art. But in the meantime, it's a picture of some skyscrapers underground. Underneath all that, there is the option to add a synopsis and an excerpt. So in my video that I talked about 5 reasons why writing a book blurb is freaking hard, I talked about the difference between a synopsis and a book blurb. Part of that confusion is stemmed in this website because I don't know if they want a synopsis like a summary or if they want a synopsis like a book blurb. I opted for the book blurb option because I didn't really feel like writing a summary of my book. I mean, I opted for the book blurb option because I didn't want to write a summary of my book that would reveal this shocking plot twist. So I spent a good like 4 or 5 days working on my book blurb and not doing my English homework and not studying for midterms. Ouch. But hey, I got a really good book blurb by the end of it, and I want to reveal that to you at the end of the video, so keep watching. Underneath the book blurb part is the part where you can put an excerpt from the novel, which also confused me because I thought the purpose of NaNoWriMo is to start a brand new novel on the 1st. So you shouldn't already have an excerpt to put there in October. But because I'm not starting a brand new novel, I am definitely putting in an excerpt from one of my first 8 chapters, which are already written. Right now there's a quick excerpt from the end of chapter 1. I don't know if I really like it. I might change it later. We'll find out, but for now, I've got a completed NaNoWriMo novel profile. Yay! A couple other things that I wanted to talk about is some of the badges that I've already earned. Not that this matters so much, but hey, badges are a fun incentive, right? So far, the only badges that I've earned are the You Told Us About Yourself badge and the joined a local community badge, which really don't mean anything because, hey, you get those badges when you sign up. Like, those are steps that you have to do to get your profile. So, awesome, got 2 badges. The other badges that I've earned is the You've Got a Novel badge, which is basically what you get for filling out your profile and declaring your novel. Yay! That's another thing that's pretty much required for you in order to do NaNoWriMo. Now the last badge that I have right now, and I'm very proud of this, it's a little purple circle with a pair of sunglasses called the NaNoRebel badge, and I'll read you what it says. Award yourself this badge to declare yourself a NaNoRebel. You believe rules are meant to be broken. On November 1st, you'll start writing anything but a brand new novel. Hey, that's what I'm doing. By the way, I'm part of the Sacramento NaNoWriMo community, which is in the middle of California, if you don't know where that is. And nearby in Citrus Heights, the Sacramento community area is going to be joining for the kickoff party on Saturday, October 28th. And I want to go to that, but I also don't want to go to that because Uber from Davis to Citrus Heights is going to be like $50. Wait, let me pull up the email. Let me pull it up right quick. Is it worth going to? Let me know in the comments, please. I might take my friend Caitlin. She's also doing NaNoWriMo with me. Shout out to Caitlin. So that's a rundown of basically how far along I am in this NaNoWriMo profile business, and finally, the much anticipated reveal of the book blurb for Sanctuarium. Stay tuned. Almost 2 centuries after the threat of nuclear extinction forced them underground, the citizens of Sanctuarium are the last of Earth's inhabitants. No one suspects that the surface, said to be a toxic desert, is actually thriving green less than a mile above them, or that it's the location of a horrific eugenics project run by their government. 18-year-old Emily Sylvette enjoys life in the upper middle class. Intelligent and ambitious, she refuses to conform to a society where it's safer to be average. On the other end of the spectrum, high school dropout Ryan Brickman works to support his mother and 3 siblings. When the infamous letters go out, as they do every 6 months, Emily, Ryan, and 14 other unsuspecting teenagers finally learn the truth. Under normal circumstances, they would never have met, but being selected for the capacity trial isn't normal. It's a nightmare. With no choice but to compete, participants form alliances to gain the upper hand. But as the challenges turn deadly, misplaced trust could prove to be a fatal mistake. Realizing their years of training hadn't prepared them for the days to come, Emily, Ryan, and their small group of mismatched friends will have to decide if being chosen was a mistake or if they have what it takes to survive. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Also, pumpkin, because Halloween is coming up.